Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking a lot about VeChain. VeChain is one of those coins we talk about pretty much daily on this channel because it has massive potential, and it's also one of those that has really withstand this entire market crash very well. We saw it obviously dip down at some point here, we had a couple dips, but really nothing substantial. If we go to the last week, obviously, we saw it go all the way to 1620. We had it down here, down to about 1937. Down here, we had it to 2122. But we're still really doing very well. We have it at 25 cents right now. In the last week, about a 90% increase. If we take a look at the last 24 hours, this is where we see our first real negative. It's about a 2% decrease, but we're still sitting at around that 25 cent mark. So that is a very good, really solid around VeChain. We're continuing to see this, growth that's gradual that really makes us believe this is a healthy chart, so we won't have any massive dips. And we really saw that during the correction. We didn't really go down near as much as other coins. Obviously, from 27.82, we did go all the way down to 19.37, April 18th. But we do have, like I said, a 25-cent coin right now with a 201% increase in the last month alone. And most of this is due to the gradual increase. We saw this gradual increase all the way up into this massive increase, and then we had the market crash and a correction at the same time. So now we are back down to where we should be, and we're kind of stabilizing at this 25 cents. So the next couple weeks could be very good for VeChain. We're seeing a lot of potential because of this really stabilization and this buildup and this consolidation that we're seeing with this support. So we're continuing to watch VeChain. We're going to see where it goes and ends up, but we will be giving you guys price predictions at the end of the video for April, May, and 2021. If we jump into the first thing I wanted to talk about is the VET has just reached a $10 billion market cap. That was tweeted April 13th. Obviously, just a week ago, VeChain is already being used by many enterprises in the automotive, finance, food, supply chain, and fashion industries. VeChain is just getting started. This will be the decade in which VeChain will transform the world around us. So they talk about how VeChain has just reached that $10 billion market cap, which is crazy because if we go to VeChain's chart, we can see that it's at $15.8 billion. So over $5.8 billion in just a week. We're seeing a shot at making it double in less than 2 weeks, and I think that's actually going to be about what I think is going to happen. I think we can easily be at a $20 billion market cap by the end of this week. We'll continue to watch that and see if that's actually going to continue to be on pace for something like that. As of now, we're looking like it's a I would say a high possibility. Let's jump into VeChain.com and see what's going on there. So we do have a lot of solutions here on VeChain.com, and we always talk about how they have professional global teams. So they have a team in China, Europe, US, Singapore, and Japan. They have easy to deploy blockchain, robust and secure blockchain infrastructure featuring turnkey solutions with both software and hardware, ensures a quick implementation for enterprises and developers. They also talk about their proven expertise in many industries, and we talked about that on that tweet as well, including things like fashion, wine, automobile, food safety, carbon emission reduction, and agriculture. And they talk also about their partner network for ecosystem expansion. So VeChain's business ecosystem includes many businesses and technology partners that promote blockchain application adoption and innovation by empowering each other. So if we go down a little bit more, we can learn about some of the solutions, including digital carbon ecosystem solution, consumer confidence index platform, automotive passport solution, retail solution, logistics solution, liquefied natural gas solution, digital content distribution solution, electronic document deposit solution, and then obviously the agriculture solution in the bottom right. So if you guys don't know about the VeChain Toolchain, I want to give you guys a kind of a brief explanation of what this is quickly, and then we'll jump back in and do our price predictions for April, May, and 2021. So VeChain's blockchain as a service BaaS platform is called Toolchain. Toolchain is a comprehensive blockchain platform offering diverse services including product lifecycle management, supply chain process control, data deposit, data certification, process certification, and with Toolchain, any sized business, no matter how large or small, can utilize blockchain technology to further enhance brand perception and value as well as expand into new business models. So there's a lot here on the VeChain.com website. You can actually learn, really what VeChain's all about, what they're trying to accomplish, some of their solutions, and you can also go into detail on their vision of the team, what they're all trying to do on this team alone. So Obviously, I will say, guys, this team is a very solid team, very capable of doing and providing these solutions. If it wasn't a team that was capable of providing these solutions, that'd be a red flag. There's pretty much no red flags with VeChain recently, and I will say that with what I can tell, VeChain is going to continue on this up and up trend. And if you go to their About, you can learn more about their key team members. They talk obviously about their co-founder Sunny Liu, and then they go into the other co-founder Jay Zhang, and continue on down obviously from there. It's just a lot of good team members that know a lot about the blockchain and a lot about how to make businesses work. So we'll continue to, like I said, to check up on this. If there's any big information, we'll come back to it. But let's get into this price predictions. So let's give it a quick refresh, make sure we're getting the most recent up-to-date price. So do remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing into anything, specifically cryptocurrencies, as we saw just this week. They are very volatile, and anything can really happen. We could see a massive increase this week and a massive drop the very next. So people are giving you guys price analysis and telling you where things are being, where the support is. Well, guess what? Those things can all break. That doesn't really work in crypto near as well as it does in stocks. Yes, you can kind of guess and check sort of deals, but for the most part, stocks work like that a lot better than crypto, because we don't have really too much experience in crypto yet. You got to remember, crypto has not even been around for 10, 15 years yet. So you got to really understand. A lot of people just started understanding what crypto really does. We're getting a lot more people in investing. A lot more people investing every single day. So we'll continue to talk more about that. But market cap, like I said, at $15.8 billion. So we could continue to see VeChain increase in the right direction. I think at the last week alone, a 91.16% increase is going to have a lot of people, still very happy, because we went through this market correction. A lot of prices are still down. VeChain is still holding that 25-cent range, which is fantastic. I think by the end of the year, we could easily see VeChain right around 35 cents as an all-time high, and a stabilization right around 32 to 33 cents. Going into May, I think we will continue to see increases, hopefully making our way closer and closer to that 65-cent mark. I think we'll be right around 60 cents, stabilizing at about 60 cents as well going into June. 60 cents is about where I think VeChain will be, like I said, at the end of May. Going into the end of the year, I think we could easily see a $3 VeChain. I think I've said, kind of jumped around in the past about my 2021 prediction on VeChain. It's because I'm all over the place on VeChain. I think it's going to be a massive coin. I'm just trying to predict how massive, and it's very hard to do so. I will say it's going to be $3 plus by the end of 2021. I won't go into too much detail on that. I think $3 to $5 is probably the most reasonable. So I will say an all-time high around that $3 range, and a stabilization above $2 for sure is a possibility for VeChain by the end of 2021 going into 2022. But like I said, in the past, I've talked about, even a potential $7 VeChain. That is a very high amount, but do remember that's definitely still a possibility. We have to see a lot more people start investing in crypto, and I think VeChain definitely has what it takes to actually make its way all the way there. I know that's a long way or a long shot, but I think it's definitely a possibility. So we'll continue to watch VeChain where it goes. I think there's a lot of profits to be made this year on VeChain still. Make sure you can buy at a decent dip or entry point. Right now, we're seeing a 25-cent coin, which really isn't too bad because we've seen it stabilize off here. This is the second time it's really stabilized around this 25-cent range. I don't think we'll be seeing a VeChain stabilize here for too much longer before we see some massive increases. Do remember that there is usually dips in the market, so you can always find VeChain most likely at a discounted price, maybe 22, 23 cents like we saw earlier this morning. So that's about my price prediction on VeChain. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments below. As well, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn notifications on and like the video. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys all for stopping by. I'll see you all in the next one.